Time's up, Admiral.
Here it comes.
All kids out of the pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Lego Lord of the Rings Balrog raised eyebrows for what some fans say is an unfortunate pose. I see it. I see it. Oh, I see it. It's taking a piss on Gandalf.
You shall not!
And he says to her, listen, you got a fine white girl ass. So I don't like the look of this D. Listen, I don't need gay or straight boner pills. My boner works just fine.
Before you go, one question.
Yes?
Where in the galaxy is Sanusi?
Show us your tits and I'll tell you.
Yeah, I want to see boobies! I think I've died and gone straight to honker heaven. Boobs are amazing.
I just realized I meant to throw a load of laundry in, but I went down a rabbit hole looking for extra topics. Oh, well. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Dive, the Double Ds, where you, the chat, the gatekeepers, you stand with me, but you make me suffer at the same time. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday afternoon. It's still a little cold outside. The last gasp of winter is hitting where I live. By the end of the week, it'll be in the 70s, but rainy, but that's fine. It's fine. It'll be warmer. I'll be okay with it. It'll be humid as fuck, though, but whatever. I can live with that. Humidity exists. Just makes my hair curl, and I hate that. Anyway, yes, I'm vain. I'm vain. Accept my vain. Accept my desire to look pretty on camera. Anyway, hope you guys doing okay. We'll see how the show goes today. I have a feeling, I've been told that if I give the opportunity, I'll be asked to do some stuff because we are back in an era of reactions. Because as of yesterday evening, the strike on my channel has been lifted. No longer does a sword of Damocles hang perilously above my head or my channel, as it were. No longer must I worry about, can I be nice? Can I be naughty? Well, okay, I never really worried about being nice or naughty. But either way, so we will now tentatively return to reacting to stuff on this show. It was a mainstay for many months. It was your guys' favorite. You guys really liked having me react to stuff, but there will be restrictions now. I maintain I am allowed to have veto power and say no to this one, come back with something else, because we must not fall into the strike trap again. Okay, what does that mean? It means the rules are as follows from now. These are new rules, have been slightly adjusted of how we play the game on this show. $15, ask me a question, I'll tell you no lies. Generally about pop culture, entertainment kind of stuff, fun nerd shit. Ask me questions, it's discussion stuff. I love discussion stuff. $15, also have me an article. Show me an article you want me to go over. Make fun of, or maybe to make me creep out or freak out, whatever, that kind of stuff. And now the return, $25, because if there's higher risk, there must be higher reward. $25, and I will react to trailers, channels that have a history of not claiming people reacting to stuff, no broadcast news reports, no news reports. That's what got us in trouble. And generally anything that's a parody, I believe, is safe, but nothing with no music video type stuff, because those people get touchy. I want to be ninja. Those bitches claimed me once. So we stay away from stuff that's music based for the safety of it all, because you never do. It's those music people. They get antsy. They don't like it. Oh, you looked at my thing. No, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, so them sort of the rules. And I said I retain the right to veto something, I retain the right to veto it. So $25 gets you a reaction to a video within reason of any length. Any length. $25 covers the broad spectrum of lengths. And, of course, $35 gets you chat and maybe watch his reviews of one we which have tomorrow, White Chicks. God, that movie's terrible. I saw it once on TV a lifetime ago. Terrible movie. Just terrible. But we'll do that tomorrow. Some point today, I will burn my way through it. Hopefully, I won't forget. Hopefully, I won't do it last week and forget and not remember until 2 a.m. in the morning. So I don't have to watch it then. I'll remember in the evening. Hopefully, probably, honestly, I'll probably remember do it around dinner. Because gotta have some. I need dinner theater. The table in this house is not big enough to eat dinner at because it's got all kinds of other shit all over it. So I eat in front of my computer like every normal human being. Listen, I have enough conversation with the people in my life. I don't need to sit down at dinner and have a conversation. I have conversations all the time. But okay, so I will watch White Chicks tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. And of course, the rest of the week, this and that. And if you haven't checked it out, yesterday we did return to playing some Star Wars, The Old Republic SWO Tour. We had a lot of fun with that. But there were technical issues last night because OBS did not want to cooperate, but I think I identified the problem. I think I identified why the screen why the video kept freezing. And I think if I go back and make a couple small changes, I think it will work. So I'm going to test it out this afternoon. And tonight we will probably do some more SWO Tour. Jed really got into it yesterday. Me and Kel really showed him the good stuff, what it's like to play with buddies, to do a flashpoint, get into the story. And it started to sink in a little bit. Even though he's not a huge Star Wars fan, he started to enjoy himself. So Jed might get into a little more, maybe even tonight. Who knows? But I'll be on tonight, probably around 8 o'clock. We'll see. What? What are you talking about, Clinker? What did you call your guide again? No, stop it. I'm not listening to you. You're just trying to be weird. Stop it, Clinker. Bad Clinker. Anyway, so we'll be doing that tonight. But if you haven't checked it out, go check out yesterday's stream. We'll be up for a little while long before I swap it into the member section. Either way, and we will do that again. Anyway, so okay, Guild. Oh, you want to yell at me when I misspell stuff? Hey, Clinker, huh? The guild is called Twin Sons because it's a Star Wars guild. The original, my old buddy from my previous guild, when we were called the Crescent Order, we wanted to try and carry on, and we made a new guild, and we thought long and hard about a name for a Star Wars guild, and Twin Sons. It worked. I have a feeling I'm going to be made to watch the trailer today. Little birdie has told me the trailer is going to be reviewed today. So anyway, all right. So so there's the rules. Goodbye. But now, I was more about Star Wars reason also. So tonight, prior to anybody else coming on, we're probably going to run a story, but I haven't chosen one. And for people who are going to enjoy it with me, $20 gets you to choose which of the 4 character stories I got left. That would be Trooper, Imperial Agent, Sith Sorcerer, and Smuggler. So got 4 stories left that I haven't played for you guys from previous sessions a couple years ago. So $20 gets you to choose. First super chat for that one. You choose it. I'll play it. We'll start with that one. Anyway, and any money, of course, spent on this show or roundtable goes towards the Day of Doom torture tier. We are only $5 away from me having to carry Baby Yoda all day on the Day of Doom. All day. And you have to hold on to him. And well, at this point, just hold on to him because $200 he gets in the little harness. $300, I have to talk to him and treat him nice. At $400, I start giving speeches, and $500, I give even weirder speeches. So $5 more on today, and we get Baby Yoda insanity going on. All right, Legatus, you can't make that joke because you don't know what the Crescent Order was. I'm gonna let it slide. It was a really good guild. There were a lot of good people there. It's not something to be made fun of. It really isn't. So I'm going to let it slide. I'm not going to give you heat over it, but don't make fun of that guild. It was a very good guild. A lot of good people there. And the founder has passed away since. So he and I were friends at one point. So it was sad when I found he died. Anyway, so please don't make fun of that. Please don't. Hold him, snug him. Yeah, that's at the $300 tier. We got to cross $300 for me to behave that way. Got to be $300 to behave that way. Anyway, so there we go. All right, so what do I got today? So while we warm up, I got a couple of warm-up things here. I found this funny. Yesterday, we talked a lot about, well, not yesterday, the day before. Oh, yeah, we did talk about it yesterday. It was yesterday. Come on, it all. Yesterday, we touched on the fact that the delusions that people have when it comes to a lot of things. We talked about people crying over Disney Star Wars stuff. People caught up to me on that one. I talked about it yesterday. They're talking about it today. I talked about something like yesterday. Same time, we talked about people crying about people being annoyed of what the network God of War gaming and TV shows are going. And we talked about that yesterday too. So I'm not going to repeat myself. But I am going to go back to the fact that people are upset about all things James Gunn Superman, James Gunn DCU. Because I made this call yesterday that they live in this delusion that they are constantly forcing the issue, demanding that they are correct in everything they believe about James Gunn's DCU, that it makes profit, that it's excellent, that everybody loves it, that it did well. And they have to work overtime to push the narrative. We've established it. Really went in on Sunday, touchdown again yesterday. And then I found this morning. Somebody is quote tweeting something. It's a picture. We'll start with a quote because I found this funny. I found this hysterical because we know how shills behave, right? Shills will carry that water if they think there's profit for them in the future in terms of exposure and access. We all agree on that, right? We all agree on that. Well, a chief shill in current day, who's always happy to carry water for the powers that be in Hollywood. The rat is fleeing the sinking ship. According to Comic Book News, John Campea, guy behind Collider, said this in his video. We're going to read this. Gunn's already been under financial restraints under Zaslav. I find that hard to believe, but we've seen him waste hundreds of millions of dollars. His DCU cannot compete with Marvel. Man of Tomorrow will not be able to compete with Avengers Secret Wars. Supergirl's already expected to be a bust. Whoa! I mean, we've been saying that. We have been saying that on repeat. Supergirl will be a financial disaster for Warner Brothers and DCU. We have been saying that. Now John Campea, who is a chief shill and bottle washer, has come out and said this. Fascinating. It's almost as if we understood it and his sources are now, he's now going to tell the truth because of his sources. Gunn doesn't use practical. He shoots blue green screen on digital and fixes things in post. He's used AI. Okay. His Superman isn't a success. Wait a minute. Hold your horses. I'm fairly sure. Now, I'm not good at the Twitter hunting, at the Twitter post hunting. I would need somebody else better at this than me to do it. But I am fairly sure. I'm fairly sure John Campea carried 2 buckets and a bathtub full of water for James Gunn's Superman last summer. I'm sure he slobbered it all over I'm sure he did it. I'm sure he did it. Sure he did it. So John Campea is now admitting everything we told you for almost a year now. Oh, not almost a year. We're getting there. It's a year in July, but you know what I mean. Since last summer, I'll rephrase. Since last summer, that James Gunn's Superman 2025 was not a success. It made less money than previous films. It tanked massively internationally. That is a truth. That is a fact based on logic and receipts. It made only about $270 million internationally. 7 other billion people around the world said, we don't care about punk rock Superman. That is a massive disaster. Ted Sarandos confirmed it underperformed. Yes. The shills, the stands, they tried to spin that one away, but we took that one and beat them over the head with it. Sony Pickhead confirmed foreign box office is important. Sony Pictures. I guess that means pictures. Yeah, foreign box office is important because, listen, on average, without repeat viewings, the United States of America, the United States domestic box office caps between $300 and $400 million. Unless you're going back to see something over and over and over again, unless there's repeat viewings, then it can get up to about 700, maybe 800 million. But the general viewing audience in the West, if everybody goes, and everybody did go here in America because everybody was willing to give Superman 2025, David Cord Swallet, the benefit of the doubt. Well, that's gone now. That's gone. But it tops out between $300 and $400 million without a lot of repeat viewings, without mass repeat viewings. Some tools, some diehards, some retards will, of course, go back and see it over and over again. But that is the cap. And that's what it got. It got over $300 million. Respectable Western box office, domestic box office. But international flop. $270-odd million. Woo! Nelly. Gunn's HBO shows failed. Peacemaker lost half its audience and got canceled. Yeah. So did Monster Squad. I call it Monster Squad. It's Creature Commando, so I call it Monster Squad. Monster Squad failed. Peacemaker failed. Lanterns, in about 3-4 months, will fail. We'll be covering that. We will be covering Lanterns. Most of Gunn's Gods and Monsters and DCU plans got canceled. Wait a minute. You go back 2 years ago, myself and Dre really broke that one down. We broke down the whole Gods and Monsters timeline, and Dre brought it up again last Sunday. He said the Gods and Monsters had been tossed. Tossed! It doesn't exist anymore. Right now, these are truths right here. Here's the truths. He's been forced to only doing Superman Family Saga projects. Gunn's graceful exit is already being planned with the Shield media already on board. Now if that is true, that's kind of the sub story going around since yesterday, that Gunn is going to leave of his own volition before he gets fired. Yeah, I could see that. Do I think? I don't know about that. Either way. It's garbage. It is total garbage. It's not Superman. It isn't Superman. It's Superman and his amazing friends. It's not even Justice League, or it's not even Super Friends. It's because it's not even the Super Friends, because it's some C-tier superheroes joining him. Point is this, though. So this is Cosmic Book News, and right here you can see Cosmic Book News when you ask them for any newsworthy material that isn't grifter behavior. I don't fucking care. No, this is a legitimate report, a reaction to somebody else's commentary. John Campea, whether you like him or not, John Campea exists in the sphere. He exists as a commentator, an analyst, a reviewer. He may be full of shit a lot because he's a shill, but a broken clock is right twice a day. And this is all Some of this we can confirm. Some of this towards the end we cannot. But this is all truth. This is true. These movies will not make as much as the upcoming billion-dollar flops that will be Doomsday and Secret Wars. They will not. They cannot. Gunn does use a lot of green screen and blue screen. He doesn't do practical. He doesn't. What is this bullshit? His Superman was a success. All these things are real. Real. Don't know. But there it is. That's true. But I got this from this post right here. We've looked at this dumb son of a bitch a couple times. James Prescott, superhero and punk rocker. Remember him from yesterday and other times. Yeah, never watching Campy again. To turn on Gunn like this is shocking, and he's wrong. Oh no. I'm never watching Campy again. He was mean to James Gunn to turn on Gunn like this. This just proves that people like this, and listen, I never watched Campy in the first place, but if he comes out with an actual piece of legitimate news, I will cite it. If you could corroborate it, if you corroborate it, then it's legitimate. If back to receipts, and you can't deny it. Campy is coming with receipts here, and right away to turn on Gunn. What? It's the meme. The fat loser coming out. Don't you threaten James Gunn? I will cut you with my rubber spoon. But it's so he's don't. How can you turn on James Gunn? Which kind of proves what I said. Campy had been carrying water for James Gunn in the DCU. Not a turn on him. How dare he? Gunn uses practical effects a lot. This is just known. Why don't you give me a list then? You give me a list. Man of Tomorrow will be better than Secret Wars. I think they're going to both be equally shit. Except the Avengers has more traction than James Gunn's Superman. So it will make more gross. Both will lose money. And Secret Wars will likely lose more money because its budget will be massively higher. But it will gross more than Man of Tomorrow. Superman was a success. Zaslav and Ellison said so. I love that one. It's always, well, David Zaslav says it was a success, so it has to be good. David Zaslav was trying to make his company look good to be bought out. And if it was a success, it never would have been bought out. We go back. The only reason that Warner Brothers Discovery has been for sale is because their gamble with the DCU didn't work. Didn't make money. It failed. Ha ha. And then, of course, Ellison. Okay, Ellison is, of course, right now, he wants everything to go smoothly. He's not going to rock the boat. So if Ellison's going to play the game. Gunn only greenlit projects with scripts. His scripts. He greenlights his own scripts. You fucking idiot. So this is the reaction of a stan who, as we talked about yesterday, lies to themselves. These are all lies to yourself. And also the stan reaction. How can he turn on James Gunn? I find that so funny. So I just wanted to show this off today, how amusing it is that John Campea, a massive shill, has basically been forced to admit the truth that everything DCU is garbage and failing. And in March, April, May, June, July, in 5 months, Supergirl will be a disaster. Disaster. It will not make more. Its ceiling is 450. That is its ceiling. If the world did not go see Superman, the world is not going to go see Supergirl No matter how many all cock simps think that she's the hottest thing in the world, which she is not. There you go. I find this funny and amusing. I might come back to this on another stream just to make fun of it some more. Okay, let me have a drink and we'll keep going. You forgot Secret Wars is going? You forgot it. Well, technically, considering Scary Movie 6 probably has a really small budget comparatively, it will probably make. I replied to your email, dude. You got to reply back to me. I replied to your email. Go check your email. I did that a few days ago. I replied to your email days ago. Get back to me with what I asked you to give me information for, and we'll work it out. Yeah, Scary Movie will have a lower budget. It'll have a lower budget, which means it will likely make its ceiling to make more money is a lot closer. So if it has a budget of probably between 40 and 50 million, which is probably still too high, but they got to pay the actors. My guess is if it makes a couple $100 million, which it probably will, because I figure Scary Movie will have this nostalgia bait on it because people like you guys like those movies. I didn't, but you guys like these movies. It'll get there. It'll get there. So yeah, you're right. You're right, Cal. It probably will make more money. It'll make more money. All right. Let's see. We got anything here yet? Nope, nothing yet. So why don't we go on to the news? Because that was my warm-up. That's all I had for a warm-up. Let's move on to the news. I know there's a few topics in here that I will stop on and comment on. I know that from initial scannings. What are you doing, Chrome? What are you doing? Okay. Finish loading, please. Thank you. And if Ferris is nostalgia bait. Anyway, okay. Let's get this up here. Look at the news. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Suddenly, Amish mentor James is TV's best villain, breaking down his wildest moments from chasing a contestant with an axe to cuddling his cousin. Moving on. Little House on the Prairie reboot sets release date. Netflix renews show for season 2. Wow, they're confident. Listen, is there a hunger for the Little House on the Prairie reboot? Is there? I don't know. I found the original so insufferable. Original Little House on the Prairie, I found it massively insufferable. So it was I hated it. Ryan Gosling's Project Hail Mary interview takes wild turn after reporter gets stranded on the side of the road. Do you have help on the way? Do you have water? Okay. If I go, will they miss me? Sells in six-figure deal following Sundance film, whatever. Some guy got fired probably. Steven Soderbergh, the Christophers, Maud Apatow's Poetic License, and more unspool at Sonoma. Oh, goddamn festivals. I hate these things. Let's see. Film Festival Chiefs, whatever. Don't care about that. Life is Strange TV series casts 2 chicks I've ever heard of, and I never played those games. Now, I wonder about. I'll have to ask somebody who plays those games if they think, because I can't give an opinion. And I'm pretty sure Life is Strange is all about the gay too. It's very. Isn't that the one where the girlfriend of a girl tries to save her girlfriend by fucking with time over and over again? Is it at least the first game? Is that what I'm thinking of? Is my memory correct on that? I would need someone to tell me that one, to let me know. I don't know if that's going to land. I don't know. I don't know if there's a big enough fan base to carry that one. So it is a lesbian game. All right. Gets Supercell actor and rapper sentenced to 12 years in jail for London hit and run death. Fuck around and find out. Anything here? Full speed? No, don't care. Versanti's chance to snatch big sports rights as NFL opt-out looms. Interesting. Well, that's okay. So that's the thing, Jed. It has a dedicated niche audience. Is that enough to make it a successful TV show? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do not. Cillian Murphy reacts to Peaky Blinders movie taking on Nazis. The last thing I want to be in is preachy is a preachy work. Film should never tell you how to feel. They should just ask questions. I've never gone with Peaky Blinders, so I could give two shits. Zootopia 2 since Disney Plus release date. Notice this. When did Zootopia 2 come out? When did Zootopia 2 come out? Wasn't that in September? If it was, or was that song? Let me see. Let me check when that came out. Hang on a second. Zootopia 2 released November. Okay, Zootopia 2 came out in November. Came out Thanksgiving. We'll say November, December to January, February to March. Man, they let that thing ride for almost 4 months. They let that thing ride the 90-day window, which is what you're going to do when it's making money. Superman got pulled out of the majority of its theaters after 35 days because it wasn't making money. They left Zootopia 2 in there for nearly 4 months because it was making money. Don't care about your Hamnet crap. Haley Atwell, what are you doing with your titties? David Oyelowo, I can't pronounce his name. Haley Atwell and Jack Houston to star in new Treasure Island series for MGM and Paramount Plus. Ooh. Haley Atwell's boobs in Treasure Island. I don't know. Listen. I'm interested. Haley Atwell. Yes, please. AMC Networks AMC Networks expands tool to help advertisers. Oh, whatever. I don't care about that. Let's move on here. Move on. Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, and Delroy Lindo are going to keep milking this whole thing that happened with the hard R getting dropped. Paramount's $110 billion Warner Bros. Deal backed by Arab sovereign funds raises soft power concerns. Yeah, we knew about that last year. We knew that there was some Arab money, as Dre would put it. We knew the Arab money was already involved. Yeah. Oh, but they didn't have a problem when Netflix's highly political money was involved. Didn't have a problem with that. Just the Arab money. But I thought you loved the Arabs. You love the Arabs. What else we got? Tyler Perry. Fuck off, Tyler Perry. You're not that funny. Mark Ruffalo Vatican thriller. No, thank you. Scream 7 slashes its way to number 1 at UK Ireland box office. Yeah, it's had a good start, we heard. Anything else here? Anything else? Christopher Nolan pays tribute to IMAX's David Keeley, pioneer of large format cinema at the Kodak Film Awards. Whatever. All right, let's move on. Marathon explains decision to wipe everyone's progress every 3 months. What? Listen. That is not a thing you should do to gamers when they put the time in. That's not what you should do. Don't do that. Isn't that the Taika Waititi Gay Pirates? Which I refuse. Or no, whatever that. I don't know. I didn't watch gay Taika Waititi Pirates. But Marathon. Well, that game's already a failure. And you don't do that to players. You don't fucking around with that. You don't do that. Life is Strange. Already talked about that. It's coming. Don't care. Tales, Elden Ring publisher Bandnam. His new RPG reveal. Oh, listen. When Bandai Namco, you call them Bandnam for short. When Bandnam hits it with a good RPG, they hit it with a good RPG. So I'll be interested to see. What they throw out there. I'm curious. Always curious. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't want to watch whatever the gay Taika Waititi pirates were. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what they got coming out for a new RPG. I'm always down for a new franchise. Something good. GDC Festival of Gaming 2026 launches on March 9th. I don't know what that is. New plan for themed seasonal releases sees Dungeons and Dragons taking inspiration from live service video games. Well, that's dumb. Here's the problem. Here's why current day D&D doesn't work. Because you leave it in the hands of DMs, of the players, to make shit up and make shit happen. There's no reason. Real players, real tabletop players do not need shit handed to them to create their games. And that's what you got right now. You got fake gamers all over the place. Game of Thrones movie reportedly now firmly in development. Okay. I knew this was coming. Here's my thoughts on this. One, there is no information on it. It's just confirmed that it's going through, and it's got guys involved with House of Cards and Andor working on it. What do you get from a Game of Thrones movie? What do you get? What do you get? I'm asking this. I know that in the chat right now, current chat are not hardcore Germ, Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire people. I am not. We know this. I have no respect for Germ. None at all. None at all. He's a hack. He's a narcissist. He's a self-indulgent baby. Doesn't care about his fan base. Only cares about himself. But people love his stuff. I'm an outlier. I know I'm among outliers there where I despise it all. I don't think it's very good overall. I think it's a lot. I think it's vastly overrated. I do not believe in nihilism. But people keep going to it. People keep going to it. All right. And that's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to watch it, but allow me to criticize it is all I'm going to say. But what are you going to get from this now? Because what's out there in the germ land? What's out there in germ world? All you got left are prequels. Historical moments in Westeros. That's all you got. Because think about it like this. We know that Westeros, at least I've been told this. I've been told this. I've been told that Westeros is the remains of maybe our world, but a previously advanced, normal, societal, technological world. That it's the remains, that there was something before that. Germ's never going to tell you what that world was. He's never going to give you a story of what that world was, which might be interesting, the world that came before. You never know. He's never going to finish it. You're never getting the end of Winds of Winter. You're never getting Winds of Winter, and you're never getting Dream of Spring. You're never getting it. Even the diehards know that now. They've accepted this. What you got was the bullshit ending of season 8. And everything else, you're left with prequels or historical moments. So now people want something called Robert's Rebellion, and maybe that's what this movie might be. But what do you get out of this? All you're doing is going back, and Germ's just going to give you a little bit of something, but you're never going to get anything more than historical moments and prequels. This world will never grow again. It'll never move forward. You'll never get a single new thing. It's all old, and that is inherently what's wrong with it. When all you're left with is prequel storytelling, because everybody loves Dunk and Egg, and or Night of Seven Kingdoms. Yeah, that's great. It was uplifting. It was outside the Germ stuff, Germ's normal routine, but his positivity is not his thing, and also that also doesn't have an ending. None of these have endings, except House of the Dragon, but that was because it was a short historical book, and the show is filling in the gaps, and the show's not very good, if you ask me. I've seen the 2 seasons. I reviewed one of them. I think it's not great. It gets way more hype than it should. So, congratulations. You're going to get a firmly in development new Game of Thrones movie. And I'm sure that right as of this moment, Paramount Skydance will not stop it. They'll let it go because Game of Thrones makes money. It does. There is a truth there. Game of Thrones makes money. That's why I keep saying what I think is an outlier. So have your fun, but I will never understand repeatedly going back to Germ when it only does is disappoint you. That's my feelings on it. My honest to goodness feelings on it. Apple announced to do MacBook Air, MacBook Pro laptops. I just bought a laptop for my mom, and she didn't use it, so it's sitting in the closet. And I will be using it when I go traveling in a couple of months. So I just bought a laptop. Still paying it off. I'm still paying it off. Legend of Vox Machina Season 4 finally has a Prime Video release date. I don't give a fuck. Fake D&D crap. Wannabe D&D crap. The Sims 4 will let modders sell their packs on official store later this month. I see nothing wrong with that. Some modders are really good. And if EA is going to work in partnership to let them sell their shit, I think that's okay. Capitalism. If there's a demand, you feed it. People will buy your shit you do. We talk about the Krista Bell shit where she's claiming she didn't get paid that much. I press X to doubt. Helldivers 2 dev reveals the top 5 offenders of friendly fire, and number 1 is giving me flashbacks. I don't play Helldivers 2. I know people still pine for the good old days, but it's never coming back. The Brilliant Blue Prince arrives on Nintendo Switch 2 today. Oh, that game. Whatever. Microsoft confirms Xbox Game Pass. Whatever. Nobody cares. It effing sucks in a way that is compliment. Resident Evil Requiem is proving tough for fans with arachnophobia, though the inevitable Thomas the Tank Engine mod. Oh my God. I am the biggest real-world arachnophobe in the world. But fuck these people. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't have spiders in my video game. You know what? It's cathartic to kill them. Shut the fuck up. No, I didn't. Because nobody paid me to. You offered. New rules are in place. Nintendo Indie World Show. That's yesterday. Oh, it's happening now. Okay. Happening now. Well, I don't care. Well, people are such pussies. I mean, real life spiders, I have a real reason to be an arachnophobe. I did it to myself. I struggle with it when I see them. I cannot help it. It is an actual fear. But people afraid of spiders in a video game, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So stupid. Pokemon Pokepia becomes the highest rated Pokemon game of all time. And you're a Ditto pretending to be a human, enslaving other Pokemon to do your bidding. It'll be funny when Dermy plays that. Battlefield 6 patch 1. I don't care your Battlefield. It's got its niche. It's got its base. It's going to keep its base. Marathon indicates Bungie will hold the line amid font slop criticism. Don't care. Following performance complaints, Capcom has pulled Enigma DRM from Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't know. Fallout New Vegas Remaster hopes go into overdrive as support studio drops tease. Well, there's a market for it. People want that. So good. Looks like Cyberpunk 2077 is headed to Xbox Game Pass. Whatever. Capcom Spotlight presentation set for later this week. Here's what will be shown. Space Marine 2 dev doesn't want to call it a live service game. I don't think it is. It's mostly cosmetics. What you're buying. It's not live service. Well, Rachel is in this one. The Mummy 4 directors revealed whether they consider Tomb of the Dragon Emperor as canon. Oh! What did I say? What did I say when they started talking like this? The first thing you have to do is say Dragon Emperor never happened. If you say Tomb of the Dragon Emperor never happened, that's a very good start to your promotion, to your marketing campaign. Because Tomb of the Dragon Emperor was dog shit. Mummy 1, Mummy Returns, fantastic. Great video game movie-like fun. Just sit back, relax, enjoy. I just rewatched them recently. Fantastic. So much fun. Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is shit. Rachel is in this one. They are decanonizing Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, and that is a smart move. That is a smart move. Horror icon. Oh yeah, I saw this. The GOAT, Bruce Campbell, has been diagnosed with treatable but not curable cancer. Fuck cancer. Bruce Campbell, one of the best entertainers in the world, one of the best fan interaction stars. The dude knows his fan base. He knows how to be a part of what people love him for. And he's just fun. Never speaks his mind outside of what he enjoys, what he's good at. This is sad news, but he's fighting it. And I wish Bruce all the luck in the world as he fights this cancer. Bruce Campbell is one of the greats, man. I love Bruce Campbell. Has entertained me for decades. Decades! That man has entertained me. Fight on. Fight on, King. Fight on. Hail to the king, baby. Hail to the king. Scrubs cast Talk Recaptured Magic of the OG. No, you're not going to recapture it. All right, and that's yesterday's stuff. All right. Oh, man. Sarando says politics didn't drive Netflix's exit from Warner Bros. Deal. That's a lie. That's a lie. Susan Rice was the final nail in the coffin for your deal. Susan Rice, nail in the coffin. Politics did play a role. You are a liar, Ted Sarandos. Has Disney ditched DEI? 2026 annual report appears to abandon diversity language after FCC pressure, but is it gone? It's not gone. To quote those who have done the research, it just changed to that thing called Bridge or whatever it is. It's just taking on a different form. It's not going anywhere. Disney will listen. I will grow a third testicle before Disney abandons DEI. Okay. Disney Abu Dhabi theme park faces new uncertainty as U.S. urges Americans to. Why would you build anything over there? No. Rumor: Tom Cruise may have helped stop Netflix from buying Warner Brothers. Well, if anybody in Hollywood would have the star power left to say we don't like this, it would be Tom Cruise, but I don't know about that. Tampons in Netflix's men's room reportedly helped derail failed Warner Brothers deal. That's politics right there. That's identity politics. Paramount Plus and HBO Max combined. We know that yesterday. Blah 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 blah. That's all that. Okay. Whoa. Paramount Warner Brothers deal will unite Friday the 13th franchise rights. That's interesting. I didn't know the Friday the 13th rights were split. So that's a fascinating move. That's interesting. All right, that's the news. I'm sticking to it. Let's see if we got anything going on. $25 from Marlon Wayne's Scary Movie 6 trailer. Okay, so first of all, that puts us over the mark. Do a little quick edit here. That's 5 plus 20. That puts us at $120, which means on the day of doom, Brad will hand me his Baby Yoda doll, and I must carry Baby Yoda the whole day before he eventually sits in my lap as we watch Mandalorian Grogu that night. So yes, I will now carry Baby Yoda Grogu all day long while we are at Galaxy's Edge on May 25th. For $200, we're going to put him in a harness, and I'll walk around with him in the harness. So $80, get $80 more dollars, and we will carry Baby Yoda Grogu in the harness. At $300, I'll talk to him and be nice to him. And $400 and $500, we give crazy speeches. So there you go. Thank you, Marlon Wayans, for having us watch that trailer. So let's get back to this then. Okay, so Scary Movie 6 trailer. We all know that I'm not a fan of the Scary Movie 6 franchise. You guys had me watch it a couple months ago for chat, maybe watch its reviews. So I don't like it, but I'm an outlier. Most people do like these movies. So let's see. Scary Movie 6 trailer. Let's see. Where are we? Let's get the right one. I want the official trailer. Paramount. Ooh, it's Paramount. Well, we'll risk it. We'll risk it. I know how to play the trailer game here. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, so we are now going to react to the Scary Movie 6 trailer. We're going to do that. Let me have a drink. Unholy Water for $2. That puts it up to $122. Thank you, my friend. Here's some shekels for the Spurg Out Fund. I see. Here's the thing, though. I can't Spurg out that day. I'm not allowed to Spurg. I have to be in character the whole day as a Stan. I Spurg. There's a punishment. There's a punishment wheel. I got to spin the wheel of punishment if I Spurg out. Can't do that. Can't dismiss. Oh, we're going to go full screen. We're going to go full screen. Okay, so Scary Movie 6 trailer. Get audio, dumbass. I haven't done this for a while. Scary Movie 6 trailer. Here we go. Let's full screen it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Pray for me. Okay, so right away, we know it's Paramount, and now we just learned that they have the rights, some of the rights to Friday the 13th, so this is within their right to do this. So there we go. Oh, I guess I could. All right, here we go. All right, so essentially, this black chick's on a train filled with classic and current day horror movie. This is spoofing Megan. I know that much. Sound? I put on sound. I shared audio. Shut up. Don't do that. Muted? How is it muted? I shared audio. It says right, look, the audio icon's right here. I shared audio. I shared it. I didn't fuck up. I'll do it again. I did not fuck up. I chose the right one. I shared Chrome tab. Yeah, I did the right thing. Okay. Don't do that to me. Stop it. No, you guys are going to pull me. You can hear me fine. Don't play that shit. All right. Well, there was no sound. It was just like making noises. There was no audio yet. So Megan. All right. So here we got Megan.
Guess who's back?
Of course, they have to go with Ghostface. I hate you. I hate you all. I hate you all. Each and every one of you. Make my life miserable. All right, so guess who's back? All right, so hopefully we don't get hit for that. But yeah, so of course, fake Ghostface, who has been in all these movies.
Shit.
Back again.
My God, he stabbed her. Not her. My pronouns are they, them.
All right, so does that mean we've been asking? All right, so everybody's saying, why not spoof this shit for years? Why not do this? Are the Wayans brothers actually going to spoof this shit, which they have been a part of? Marlon Wayans has been a part of this shit. So are they actually going to parody all the ridiculous shit that people have been doing? So they're spoofing pronouns. All right, gets a point for spoofing pronouns in the trailer.
He stabbed them.
We back.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right, spoofing that. I'm gonna lower just a little bit to see if I can fight off some of the music stuff.
I had been preparing for this for years. Hello.
Okay, Anna Faris. How many of the scary movies was she in? I know she was in the first 3, and there's 6 of them. All right, later, Jed. So she was in the first 3. So how many was she in? So this is clearly out of the middle of nowhere. So Anna Faris, that's right. Bringing her back is probably smart. People like Anna Faris.
Mother, you look like shit.
All right, bringing back all of them, I guess.
Should we hug?
I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay.
Okay. Proper parody. Listen, Anna Faris was always kind of hot. She always was. She always was kind of hot. She was 1 through 4. So bring her back after missing 2 movies. Okay, so this is smart. Bring back the original heroine, the original mainstay.
Hey there, we heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Half gay shit. Here comes Sean Wayne's because he was gay in the first one. Yeah.
Why just half gay?
Dildos. Dildo foo. Ooh, she stuck that in his butt. Wait a minute. Wasn't he the villain in the first one? He was he wasn't really doofy. He was pretending to be a doofy. Is this a reboot? I know they don't take their own timeline seriously because people who are dead keep coming back. Clearly, they don't take their time seriously, but that was the big twist of the first one. That was the big twist of the first one. So, I mean, okay, and they're redoing this. I don't know.
Stop smiling.
Yeah, bringing back everybody. Safe spaces.
Run, bitch, run!
Yeah, they're bringing back everybody. Everybody.
Santa gave me a severed arm. Be sure to thank him.
She actually has. I mean, she's been in a lot of that stuff. I saw when she was in that show Hung. I mean, she was in Waiting on Dead. She actually has fantastic tits. She has incredible tits. Because she took them out in the show Hung. Ooh. They really are nice. They are very nice tits. Very nice tits. Got to stay on brand here.
What the?
Okay, that was good. I'll give it that.
Controversy, because it feels so empty without me.
Somebody help! Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Wow, that's June 12th. Yeah, that's not that far away. Yeah, all right, let's check the budget. I gotta check the budget on this. Wait, I'm already here. Scary movie. Can't spell right. Scary movie 6. Budget. Has been released. This thing probably has an extremely small budget. This movie probably has an extremely small budget. And as I said, I am not a fan of these movies overall, but this is exactly what people have been asking for years. They've been asking for, why aren't you just making fun of all the stupid shit the leftists have been doing with culture? And it looks like it's going to be equal opportunity. They're going to take shots at everybody, which is what you should do when you're doing a parody. Make fun of everybody. Make fun of it all. And if they nail this, if they can actually make it be funny, if they can actually properly mock pronouns and all the forms of the racisms, it'll make money. If its budget is low, I bet the budget's no more than 40 to 60 million. I bet it's no more than 40 to 60 million. It will easily make, I think, 150 to 200 million. So let's say, I'm going to guess 40 million. Let's play the game. 40 million. We'll do 40 million times 2.5. Yeah, this thing will easily make more than $100 million. This thing's going to make profit for Paramount. It will make profit for Paramount. This thing will make money this summer. It'll make more money than probably most of the movies this summer. This might end up when we line up Scary Movie and every other movie coming out in June, July, August, the summer movies this year, when all chips are on the table and counted and accounted for, Scary Movie 6 might make the most actual hard profit this summer. It might. It very well might. Because Supergirl won't make any money. I don't think I do not think Odyssey will really make that much money, that much profit. It'll make a large gross, but it will not make a lot of profit because it's a very expensive movie. So this is going to make money. It's going to make money. Yeah, that's the thing. It's doing what parody movies used to do, making fun of everything. Making fun of everything. So it looks like they're aiming for the correct course. Make fun of shit again. It's safe to be comedic. It's safe to be funny. It's safe to make funny shit. So if it lands, it'll do well. I think it easily makes over $100 million. I think it easily makes over $100 million, which means it probably makes a profit. So we'll probably get the profit in the next couple, but we'll get the budget. I mean, we'll get the budget in the next couple months. And then we're obviously, listen, you got a couple chuckles out of me. Little girl holding a testicles there. Shawn Wayne's we know his character is gay, pretending not to be gay. Bringing back Anna Faris is smart. It's a smart move. Because Anna Faris, I've said this repeatedly, and I said it when we talked about it. Anna Faris is very good at physical comedy. She's excellent at it. She's really good at physical comedy. One of my favorite physical comedy movies she does is Just Friends. In that one, her physical comedy in that is spot on. So Anna Faris is very good at physical comedy. She's still hot. And they're going to stick to all the old standbys with this stuff. They're going to have all the things that made it funny before. Is that Diddy? Is that Diddy? Is that Diddy? You just mute it for a second here. No, that's not Diddy. I thought that was supposed to look like Diddy, though. Sorry, that's not Diddy. That's not, they make fun. If they make fun of Diddy, oh, they should. Truth Dare, or Gay Shit. Extreme Noodle Game. Eat a cockroach. Drink it. Drink till you stink. Toke till you probably pass out, something like that. And I can't read the other ones because Ghostface is in the way. So, yeah, they're gonna spoof everything, and that it's a smart play. It's a smart play. So, good luck to the Wayans brothers. Good luck to them. I have a feeling this will be a success. I may have earlier said it won't be, but having seen the trailer, if it sticks to the direction it's going in, it's going to land. It's going to land. All right, so there you go. There's my reaction to Scary Movie 6 trailer. I'm still not going to see it, but I have a feeling it's going to be one of the most successful movies this year, hard profit-wise. Just pure profit, because it's a low. Where's the money for this? I mean, where? I mean, when I say where's the money, what do they need for a production budget for a movie like that? What do they need? You got to pay your actors and pay fees to shoot places and costumes. That's about it. There's the budget for this has to be minuscule. It can't be that large, which is probably why Paramount greenlit it. It's probably why Paramount greenlit it. So, not for me. I'm not a fan of the Scary Movie franchise, not really, but they will likely be well received. And this is the smart play. Make low-budget movies that make a little bit of a profit at a time, and guess what? Then you're successful. Then your studio makes money. It's that simple. All right, we got anything else? Nope, that's it. We're wrapping it up for the day. So thank you, everybody. What do we got going on? As I said, tonight I'll be playing some more SWOTOR after I've had a tasty dinner. I'll have a tasty dinner, playing some SWOTOR. Then we will be relaxing tomorrow with some white chicks on this show. We'll be going over white chicks. God help me. Then let's see. Thursday is Academy Day. We're winding down with Academy. There's waning interest, but I will continue. I will soldier on. Then, of course, Friday, one of our last Ball Busters ever. The final episodes of Ball Busters. We now wind down that show before moving on to other things. No drive-in because Jed and I have shelved it while we're doing No Man's Reviews. No Man Reviews, 6 p.m. Saturday on my channel, on Jed's channel. And then Sunday, Roundtable, 3 p.m. Eastern. That's it, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you, one and all, for being here today. We had some fun. Please hit that like button. Go watch the other stuff on the channel. Go react, comments, all that kind of stuff. The channel grows because of your support. And I appreciate each and every one of you. We are trying to get to 5,000. We are currently at, I lost a couple yesterday. We are currently at 4,600. We went up one, got it back. We broke even from yesterday. 4,657 subscribers. We are very close to 5,000 subs. That'd be a great milestone. And I will get back to you on Holy Warrior as soon as I get some stuff done. I will check the email and we will talk it out. Anyway, thank you guys. I will see you later tonight with some gaming. Until then, take it easy. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.